can you just tell me a little short blurb about your character?
My character's Ryan. He serves as the protagonist, Luke's character's best friend. They grew up together in an orphanage, so right from the get, you'll see in the very first scene, I'm sort of his protectorate. I'm kind of like his big brother. And so while everything kind of filters through him, you can kind of always see my caregiving and that he's kind of my whole world. And yeah, that's about it.
So you guys shot this in Mississippi, or is that right?
Mississippi, yeah.
And then how was it set? Was it eerie? Was it scary? How was that?
Yeah, the house is the real house, and it's really abandoned, and it's really an antebellum house, and there are a lot of ghost stories about it. And just honestly, that was my favorite character essentially of the film was the set. The area itself lent so much to the film. It was so real that you just kind of had to be there and exist, and all the work's done for you. So it was a pleasure to shoot out there, and it was a pleasure to also see a small town like that. I would prefer to shoot like there as opposed to a big city and kind of really get in the nitty gritty with the folk, and it was nice. It was really nice.
And how was working with the director and all the cast?
It was a dream. Anytime you go off and do set like that on location, it's a bit of a hyper reality because you're kind of getting lost with these people for a certain amount of time. But on top of it, we really did genuinely get along so well that it behooved us to even get lost more. And yeah, hopefully the product reflects how much we really did enjoy each other.
And are there any funny stories from the set? Did you guys play pranks on each other?
Oh my God, actually there are. Okay, I got one for you. So there's a scene where it's a little eerie, a diner we had already gone to. We come back, and I go up, and no one's there. And it's a ghost town, and I'm knocking on the window. But then the eerie thing is on the inside, it's full of people, so you start to realize that there's something afoot. But so I'm shooting, and it's a side shot coming from the side of me, and I'm supposed to run out of the van and run up to the glass window, check one panel, go to the other, check another. I see nothing. Well, because set moves really quickly, what you don't realize is on the other side of that window, they're actually dressing that set for the next scene. So I run up, and this is like the first week. I barely know these guys' names. And I run up to the window, and I look in, and I just see 3 pairs of asses looking at me because people I won't name thought it'd be really funny to show me their asses before I learned their names. But we're still rolling, so I kind of look something like this. And I just had to go back in it. And every time I moved from panel to panel, they were with their pants down, going like this with me. It was a great initiation into the film, I have to say. Made me feel real comfortable.
Can we see that in the director's cut?
I hope so. I hope someone got it because that was funny.